Retro Road Test, 1995 Road Test, Rover 220 Coupé vs Vauxhall Calibra. In the mid-1990s, the British motoring landscape was graced by two notable coupés, the Rover 220 Coupé and the Vauxhall Calibra. Both vehicles aimed to offer a blend of style, performance, and practicality, appealing to drivers seeking a sporty yet usable car. This comprehensive road test delves into the specifications, performance, handling, and overall appeal of these two models as they stood in 1995. Design and styling. Rover 220 Coupé. The Rover 220 Coupé, often referred to by its development code name Tomcat, presented a distinctive design characterized by its sleek lines and aggressive stance. The two-door notchback body style featured a prominent front grille, flared wheel arches, and a subtle rear spoiler, emphasizing its sporty intent. The Coupé's design was a departure from the more conservative styling of its hatchback and saloon counterparts, aiming to attract a younger, performance-oriented audience. Vauxhall Calibra. In contrast, the Vauxhall Calibra was lauded for its aerodynamic prowess. With a drag coefficient of just 0.26, it was one of the most aerodynamically efficient production cars of its time. The Calibra's smooth, flowing lines, integrated bumpers, and flush-fitting glass contributed to its sleek appearance. The three-door hatchback design offered a more modern and European aesthetic compared to the Rover. Interior and comfort. Rover 220 Coupé. Inside, the Rover 220 Coupé offered a driver-focused cockpit with supportive sports seats and a clear instrument layout. Standard features included electric windows, power steering, and a sunroof. Optional extras such as leather upholstery and air conditioning were available, enhancing comfort levels. However, rear passenger space was somewhat limited, a common trait among coupés of this era. Vauxhall Calibra. The Calibra's interior was more spacious, particularly for rear passengers, thanks to its longer wheelbase and hatchback design. The dashboard layout was functional, with clear instrumentation and controls. Standard equipment varied across trims but often included electric windows, central locking, and a decent audio system. Higher-spec models offered leather seats and climate control, providing a more premium feel. Performance and handling. Rover 220 Coupé. The 1995 Rover 220 Coupé was powered by a 2.0-litre 16-valve DOC T-Series engine, producing 136 PS, 134 HP, and 185 Nm of torque. This setup allowed the Coupé to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 8.2 seconds, reaching a top speed of 127 miles per hour. The front-wheel drive layout, combined with a well-tuned suspension, offered agile handling, though some torque steer was noticeable under hard acceleration. Vauxhall Calibra. The Calibra offered a range of engines in 1995, but the 2.0-litre 16-valve Ecotec engine was a popular choice, delivering 150 PS, 148 HP, and 196 Nm of torque. This allowed for a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of around 8.5 seconds and a top speed of 137 miles per hour. The Calibra's handling was composed, with a comfortable ride quality, though it leaned more towards grand touring than outright sportiness. Practicality and everyday use. Rover 220 Coupé. While the Rover's boot offered reasonable space, the narrow opening limited practicality. The rear seats could accommodate adults for short journeys, but legroom was tight. Fuel economy was acceptable for the class, averaging around 30 miles per gallon under mixed driving conditions. Vauxhall Calibra. The Calibra's hatchback design provided a more versatile cargo area, with a larger boot opening and fold-down rear seats enhancing practicality. Rear passenger space was also more generous, making it a better option for those regularly carrying passengers. Fuel economy was similar to the Rover, averaging between 28 to 32 miles per gallon depending on driving style. Reliability and maintenance. Rover 220 Coupé. The T-Series engine was generally reliable, but some owners reported issues with head gaskets and cooling systems. Regular maintenance was crucial to ensure longevity. Parts availability was decent, though some specific components could be harder to source as the model aged. Vauxhall Calibra. The Calibra benefited from Vauxhall's extensive dealer network, making servicing and parts replacement relatively straightforward. The Ecotec engine was known for its durability, though electrical gremlins were not uncommon. Overall, the Calibra was considered a dependable choice in its segment. Conclusion. Both the Rover 220 Coupé and Vauxhall Calibra offered compelling packages in 1995, each with its own strengths. The Rover appealed to those seeking a more aggressive design and a sportier driving experience, while the Calibra catered to buyers desiring a sleek, aerodynamic look with greater practicality and comfort. Ultimately, the choice between the two would come down to individual preferences regarding style, performance, and everyday usability.